Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. We getting back to the Isaiah 4:1 series on this. I told y'all, me personally, I don't believe it'll ever end because it's always going to be something new to say about this. The central thing, Isaiah 4:1, man, you dictate to them. They don't dictate nothing to you. They don't let these women have you in monogamy, which gives them an advantage, and that's when they play all the sexual games they play and all the other things they do. Have more than one woman, and then you won't have to worry about that because you're going to weed out the monogamy, the little fake monogamy women. See, it's funny how women want monogamy, but ain't none of them monogamous. They'll demand faithfulness out of you and be texting some dude online, liking some dude online, sneaking some dude in the back door, messing with dudes at work. That's just a control thing. That's how sin came in the world in the beginning, because women didn't want to follow the man's lead. She wanted to control things. Her curiosity, she let her curiosity get in the way, that being Eve, the first woman. Isaiah 4:1 says, in that day, 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes, only let us be called by your name, take away our disgrace. The disgrace is so many different things, man. So many different things. It's the sneakiness. It's the lying about their body count. It's they was way more freaky than they told you when you met them. All of those things are the disgrace, and all of those things are disqualifiers for monogamy. They're all reasons why you shouldn't just have one. One is too close to none. If the one mess up, now you going without. And that's anything. It could be your car, it could be your woman. If you got one and that one ain't acting right, that one ain't doing their job, ain't fulfilling the task, now you down to nothing. You down to nothing. You at a standstill. And people say, I heard a guy saying, all the manosphere do is bitch about women. That's not true. We talk about a lot of different things in this space. And you know what I noticed too? Guys just want to be against guys. They just want to be against guys. Like I guess they can't feel tough unless they going against some dude in some capacity. Brotherhood is not masculine enough for these guys. Unity ain't masculine enough for these guys. They gotta be going against you. They gotta be in opposition to you. Which brings me to my subject matter. When it comes to these women, and even you, since they say all we talk about is women, we'll include guys in this one in a different way. We ain't talking about sexual. We sound-minded this way. We talking about from a friendship, brotherhood perspective. You gotta appreciate being alone, and you gotta start. I told y'all this before. Start from zero. Like me, I done started from zero. Like, I don't care who you is. If you had an opportunity to help me or support me or be there for me or something and you didn't, you done got wiped off the map. If you done betrayed me, you done got wiped off the map. See, you got to start from zero, and you only add those worth adding. That's what we talking about. Let's start with the women. We're going to talk mainly about the women, but since guys be on here thinking that's all we talk about, we'll talk about guys too and their role. Their role. You start from zero with these women. Control your thirst. If you gotta get one off yourself, if you gotta do some semen retention, whatever you gotta do to eliminate that thirst and to control that thirst, this gonna make you think irrationally. Do it. Do it, because see, these women, and now I know Jobs be trying to look at your channel and stuff. I don't even care. I don't need your job. I don't need your job. If you worried about what I'm saying on here and not what I can do, what I could bring to your team, I don't need your job. Man, squirrels be out at night now, huh? So you start down to zero. Whether it's your family, okay, family relationship, zero. If all you gonna do is talk about me, all you gonna do is hide when you need it, or you want me to help you, but you don't want to help me. You want me to help you move, but you ain't gonna help me move. You want me to do this for you, but you ain't gonna do it for me. Zero, you off the list. I said, man, I ain't finna be doing a whole bunch of talking, not even on YouTube. Like, I even scaled back my YouTube. You'll see. Watch next week. I already went 2 days without making video. Watch next week. After tomorrow, watch next week. I don't care. Because this is how you make it in this world. When people don't do right by you, you can't get bitter. You can't be sad. That's going to negatively affect your life. What you got to do is move on to something else. Start doing some other things. You know, like as preachers out there. If you've been preaching and people ain't been supporting you, people just been trying to battle against you and stuff like that, you know, give it a hard go, pause, and if it don't work out, just go into something else. Go do something else. The Most High can't say, well, you weren't faithful. Man, don't nobody got time to waste, man. Don't nobody got time to waste. He only give us a short time in this life. We don't got time to waste with women, with fake friends, with black people who don't know how to support each other, or black people who only want to support people who look successful. The preacher can be a complete idiot, selfish, narcissistic, but if he looks successful, people will support him. They ain't gonna support the real ones. People don't like the real ones. They don't like real people, man. They don't like people that do right by them. Like these women, and that's why I'm not finna sit around and listen to these women talk, because I know good and well women don't like guys that do right by them. They gonna find a way, most of them, to mess that up. And you can't tell me I'm wrong. Again, I speak from experience with a lot of stuff. Women do not want to help. They want to be pedestalized. They want to sit there and do as least as possible and call shots. Two things that they not there to do. So again, go down to zero. Go down to zero. Stop calling women your girl, that everything you do, everything for them, they don't do nothing for you. That's not your girl. That's probably an op. And it's probably just a roommate. These women are shut down sex and everything, and then expect you to just keep doing for them. And not having nothing meaningful. That's why I say don't let them pressure you into monogamy. Especially, okay, you want monogamy. Let me say this to the women. If you want monogamy, then let's see your sex drive be that of 4 women then. Let's see your energy be that of 4 women then. Let's see your ambition be that of 4 women then. It ain't, and it ain't. It's not. None of it is. They just want to control your nut. And to control these women even want to control your friends. I mean, it's just some control freaks, man. Any woman that's trying to tell you who you should be hanging around, it don't matter what your friends is doing. If it don't affect you and your life or her, and she trying to tell you, oh, you shouldn't be around her, she just a control freak. She just controlling. So again, whether it's your relatives, whether it's the people at work, regardless of wherever you at, whatever the situation may be, go down to zero. You gotta wipe people off, man. Stop posting all that stuff on Facebook. I don't post hardly nothing on Facebook. These people don't want to know nothing. They don't want to know nothing. They can't even like a post, man. I'm telling you, dude. Most of us waste our time with other people. It's production loss. Like, you lose production trying to deal with these selfish, ungrateful, oppie type people, man. That's why I say, enjoy your own company. Go for what's best for you first. And when you're dealing in relationships with women, man, don't call nobody your girl, concubine, wife, or anything that's all about theyself. And you got to know how to vet them. You got to know what questions to ask to find out if they all about theyself. I'm going to go back here for a second. You got to know what questions to ask. You shouldn't need none of these people. Man, listen, I'm finna be 50 years old soon. I've been around for a while. One thing that I know for certain with these people in today's world is they selfish as hell. Everything is about them. And they superficial as hell. It's like if you spend all your time worried about what these people think. I told y'all, like in Milwaukee, some people are so ignorant, now they'll get mad at you for turning. Even if you had your signal on for the longest, they'll still get mad at you for turning. So, listen, man. The main person you need is you. You need you. Everybody else should be put under your personal obstacle course. And if they fail, they fail. You shouldn't, I don't care if you got sisters and brothers you're not close to, who cares? Who cares? The majority of them, all they do is talk about you anyway. But if you talk about them, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That all they do is talk about you, make jokes about you. You'll be there for them through their tough times. And they sitting there making jokes about you, man, I'm telling you, forget these people. Making jokes about where you work, making jokes about the car you drive. And then some of them wonder why don't nothing good come their way. You talk too much. You talk too much. The only time you should always be dealing with battles is if you like some type of warrior for the Most High or something. You already know you're going to have battles then. But if you're not even spiritual and you always battling, you already know it's because you talk too much. Of course, good people going to go through some changes in life sometime because they good. The devil want to deceive all the other people that know they good. So, just start over. Be willing to start over. Okay. Step one, your money ain't right? Okay, get some money. Spend most of your time working. Build your income up. Build your income up. You know what? I'm going to show y'all something. I'm finna go deep. Pause. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I had noticed that being honest sometimes was hurting me. You say, well, the Bible say this, that, and about lying, this, that. Listen, man, we gonna talk. Hey, we make sure y'all tune in for Sunday sermon tomorrow. If you ain't never watched it before, make sure you watch it from beginning to end, because I'm about to put some stuff on the table that your preacher is really faking you out. I'm finna put some stuff on the table. All the way on the table, man. Y'all finna learn how to pray and everything. See, people be scared. I fear the Most High. That's the only being that I fear. But you can't deal with him unless you dealing in truth and being genuine. And sometimes you gonna have to tell him, man, you keep letting these sinners have all this stuff, man. Why I got all, you know what I mean? Tune in tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. See, the devil wants you to quit. You don't quit, you just keep it real with God. Like, you letting rain. Well, never mind. I'm gonna get off that. Remember, 0 until 1 is proven, 2 is proven, 3 is proven, however many. Stop giving people place in your life that don't deserve it. And y'all already know what time it is amongst us blacks. Come on, man. It's like we have the worst social skills out of all the races. We don't do nothing but kill each other. Like everybody else like us or something. Then you got people just telling people not to date black women. As if these other women is better. They all do the same stuff. Then you got other people that think black women can't do no wrong. Oh, yes, they can. You see how I was balanced out? People don't like that, though. People don't like when you balance. I'm not going to give nobody the queenship that don't deserve it. I don't care what race you are. You know? So both is bad. The ones that act like white women and all these other women is better, they bad. And the ones that act like black women can't do no wrong is bad. All I gotta do is bring up one thing. Infatuation with Pookie. Then, I ain't even gotta bring up nothing else. He boring, he a lame, because they like Pookie. And they say Pookie be putting it down. I don't believe you. Cause Pookie be on all type of drug. I know Pookie's little stuff be going limp. I don't believe you. I think that's just in your mind. Of course, a dude that been in prison for 5-10 years, he gonna be laying straight pipe. Even if he jagged every day, he gonna be laying pure pipe. Cause he ain't felt it that way in a while. But let's see when he starts smoking weed, drinking beer. Let's see then. Listen, y'all don't like dealing in truth. The truth is, some of your relative, all skin folk ain't kinfolk, and some of your blood relatives don't act like blood. They don't. They not gonna help you. They're not gonna put, they all they wanna do is talk. But then when you make it, let's say you hit rock bottom. Say you get foreclosed, repossession, eviction, this, that, and the other, right? But you bounce back and you get wealthy, you well-to-do. The number one thing that you should do is not deal with the people who wasn't dealing with you when you was down. I don't care if it's your own parents. If they wasn't dealing with you when you was down, when you get up, you shouldn't be dealing with them. Now, you don't want to hold no grudge, and it's all right to say a few words. Hey, listen, I got to go. I wouldn't have no long conversations with them. I wouldn't tell them none of my business. Like the stuff I say, you say, well, you telling people your business online. Trust me, man, I ain't even scratched the surface. I ain't even at 40%. The things I say sometimes are just to show my points and to relay my points. Anything with people, take it slow. Anything that people is involved with, take it slow. Now you gotta work. You gotta work. Don't be at work talking about nothing personal. Cause trust me, I done got too much. A whole lot of unnecessary bull crap, trying to talk about the Bible, talk about this, talk about that. We'll see if I do it again. I have a job. I ain't been talking about nothing that's not superficial. Nothing that's uncomfortable for some. And I'm not. For what? The Most High don't always replace that money when you lose it. Y'all be there, well, I gotta preach, I gotta be a witness, I ain't worried about no job. Yep, and when you get fired, that money is not gonna come in. You got to keep it real even when it comes to the Most High, man. We live in a world where the worst people had the most money. Explain that. I can explain it because I'm a prophet, but sometimes I don't go into details all the time because people ain't ready. And I'm starting to realize that. That's why I'm finna be making less video. People not ready. They don't, and you know they not ready because the little couple dollars they got, they don't even want, okay, a person could been made 700. They can't even throw you 5. You see what I'm saying? That's like being completely not supportive. But it's cool though. It's cool. You just won't find out what you would have found out. I'm not finna put everything on here for the guys y'all do support. I be hearing what they say. They using all the lingo I brought to YouTube. All the phrases that were in the world but not on YouTube. I'm hearing people using this stuff. So I kind of got to be leery that I don't cast my pearls before swine. I know the swine is on here. Some people like you, but they don't like you enough to support you financially. Some people don't even like you enough to give you $2. That's a shame too. It is. It is, because like I say, these dudes could talk about relationships all day, all night. Ain't none of them been married for as long as I have. And like I say, most of these dudes is too funny and they don't even be around people. Some of them be acting weird when they be in public on their YouTube. But y'all be throwing it to them though. Be throwing it to them. How people still supporting Angry Man and Anton Daniels, it behooves me. I couldn't tell you. And once again, Angry Man said, he's sick of you niggas. And like General Tito said, who is he talking to but his own subs? And they still be giving them money. I mean, what dude gotta do? Spit in his camera and say this is your face? And they'll still give him money. But anyway, we got Sunday sermon coming tomorrow. We got a couple videos coming tomorrow. We ain't gonna go crazy with it. After that, who knows? We will see you then.